So I received your call. It was, I believe, first week of November
In the wake of Hurricane Sandy.
in the wake of Hurricane Sandy. That particular day when you called me, I was having a major crisis. The storm destroyed my cars, part of my home. We needed to be rescued. And I was separated from my husband. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know who to go. Business was really bad last year. I had been sick for so long. I lost so much business, so much work. I lost business. Then I got separated. And then the storm came. And when you called me, I was sitting in my car crying because I didn't know what to do. And I said to Michelle, how do you know? How did you know when to call me? And I need to believe, I want to believe that there was a higher power that made you call me.
Always that.
Yes, because at that point I was devastated. Everything was gone. I had no money to even get my kids back into my house. And
I remember the amount of despair in your voice. And I remember you also saying, and I hope that you don't mind me saying this, that you were in such despair that you felt like you wanted to drive your car right into a tree. And I remember you saying, how do you know to call me right now? And
I couldn't understand, and I still until today can't understand how you knew.
I just listened to my voice, to my guide, and I also remember at that time you were saying that one of the hardest things for you was to accept money from friends.
I had never asked.
Do you remember you were saying that some college friends wanted to donate money?
Mm-hmm.
And you kept saying, I can't do that. And what did I say? Do you remember?
You told me just to take it.
To take it.
Because
it is a gift. And to accept it. And to accept everything that's about to come your way. To accept it. And what happened? And basically, I guess what happened in the next day, was it the next day or whatever, we spoke like 2 days after?
2 days later.
And what happened? Didn't you tell me that people came?
People came to help me. I got the money that I needed so I could at least just put furnace. I had water in my house for my children.
Mm-hmm.
And people that I never even thought that care were there for me. But you gave me the peace. Your phone call. You told me, even you offered, you told me, Karen, anything you need. I made myself who I am. I never took anything from anybody. I had a lot of pride.
That's right, actually. I told you I'd give
Yeah.
you my truck.
Yeah. And I don't like taking anything from anybody because I truly believe that you have to work for everything you have, no matter what. But at that point, I took what I needed, not more than what I needed. There was people that would come over to my house and donate food, and I didn't need it. There was people that was in more need than me. I will donate it to someone else because there were people in worse situation than mine.
Yes.
But your call was at the perfect timing because at that time I was sitting in my car crying because for the first time in my life I had to ask money to my mother. which wasn't much. I was just short like $1,200 because I didn't want to pile up my credit card bills. I didn't want to. I don't believe into getting into debt, and
Right.
and it took a lot of. I had to bite my pride to ask money from my mom, and I was sitting at the car, and when you call, I was like, I should just drive myself. I should just end it because it was a horrible year. It was. But the thing is that through the hardest parts, one way or another, you were there to tell me that everything was gonna be okay, and I didn't even know you the first time, and you gave me the peace. That's the most important part, the peace, the calm that I needed. You helped me get through it. I remember getting goosebumps all over my body and saying, oh my God, God sent her to me. He sent you to me.
Thank you, Karen.
And if anything, this is why I agreed to do this, because I want people to know that there is something in you that is higher than what other people can understand. And you can see things that other people can't. And that's a gift. And you should use it to help other people like me.
Thank you.
I love you. And I tell you that all the time. We don't see each other, but every time I talk to you, it's like you give me that life, you give me that faith, you give me that push. And I'm a very strong woman, but you give me that little tiny thing that I need to just keep going.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this for me.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.